Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Proudlock, and it is the player ratings from yesterday's 1-1 draw against Wolves at St James's Park. And I am still feeling pretty frustrated from the game. Took the lead, and you're thinking, here we are. Now's a chance to go and win the game. Until ball watching again, and then we concede an equaliser. It really annoys me why we are still doing basic mistakes. Ball watching. Get tight on the man. It really frustrates me that, because it's going to cost us simply big time. That is the case. People point the finger Barton Dubravka. What's he supposed to do? He's trying to get a hand to it to stop it from going in. It was a great header. It's the defending. You've got to criticise for it. You shouldn't be ball watching like that. Isaac Hayden not being tight on Neves. Jamal Lewis letting the cross come into the box as well. That is the most annoying thing. Not to mention Steve Bruce's comments after the game. Oh, dearie me. Jamal Lascelles also saying possibly about the third substitution. Saying apparently didn't have a clue about it. Oh my word. It's just, everything at the football club is completely rotten at the minute. It really, really is. And also rumours that apparently Steve Bruce told Graham Jones to fuck off in the game. If that is true, it just shows everything about the manager we have. And he should not be anywhere managing this football club anymore. He needs to be away from it. He really, really has. Sick of the bloke. Cannot stand him anymore. And I just wish there was change in terms of management. Not to mention also ownership of the football club as well. Because it's simply rotten. It really, really is. Well then, into the player ratings. For what I've gone with from yesterday's game. Start off a goal, Martin Dubravka. As I mentioned, couldn't do anything about the shot. Tried to keep it out the best he could, and he couldn't. It was great to see him back in goal. I said it was now time to bring him back in. He was called into action a couple of times, particularly the one towards the end, where he had to save it from his shoulder. Just shows how important he is as our number one goalkeeper at this football club. But again, people still point the finger at him. I mean, how way, man, it's the defending you've got to look at the most for it. It was great to see Martin Dubravka yesterday. Decent. Yes, I know he tried his best to stop that ball from going in. I'm going to give Martin Dubravka a 6. Going to go into the right back position, and that was Emil Kraft. I mean, it wasn't as awful as what he has been playing previously. But again, it's the way he's getting beat far too easily, in my opinion. That is the thing. And he comes off with an injury as well. That's the least thing, again, we wanted is more injuries to pile up again. But again, as I mentioned, it wasn't as terrible as what the other ones. I'm going to give Emil Kraft a 5. Left back spot, Jamal Lewis. Again, letting that cross come into the box. I mean, how we get tight on the man. Oh, hey, man. Pace is really decent, but it's the defending and to learn to get more tighter. He needs to work on it more. That is the thing. But again, I wouldn't say it was as terrible. I'm going to give Jamal Lewis a 5 as well. Going to go into the centre-back positions. First of all, the captain, Jamal Lascelles. And that is the Lascelles we want to see. We wanted to see. Great crossing from the box from Fraser, and Lascelles was at the right place at the right time to get his header onto the ball. Hopefully that's what we see now. More of a captain's performance from him now throughout the rest of the season, which we really, really need to see. Great, decent, really good performance I thought from the captain yesterday. Knew what he had to do, and he scored a really good headed goal as well. I'm going to give Lascelles an 8. Alongside him, and that was Kieran Clark, and I thought he was very solid as well, I must say. Had to put in some tackles, apart from there was that one he gave away a free kick, which led to him being booked as well. But again, he knew what he had to do a lot of the time to stop Wolves from getting forward. So, yeah, decent performance from Clark. I'm going to give him a 7. Going to go into the centre midfield roles. First of all, Jonjo Shelvey. And I must say, I thought he did play well yesterday. I must say. Wasn't as lazy what it has been. I thought he was looking to pick out the passes a bit more. Looking to see who we can find there. Is that one? He just seems to lob it in a lot of the time, which is... But again, I thought that was a good performance there from Shelvey yesterday. What I want to see is more of that. More of that. Let's see the Shelvey what we have been seeing previously at the club. Good performance from Shelvey. I'm actually going to give him a 7 as well. Next position, and that was Isaac Hayden. He was solid, but again, he ball watched for Neves' equaliser. I mean, how way? Yes, I know he was shifted in the defensive situation. And I know it's not his proper position, but get tight with the man. That's what you need to do. And you've got a chance to stop that header from possibly stop happening. But he was pretty solid. But again, it's the way he ball watched there for the equaliser, I must say. But I'm actually going to give Hayden a 6 because I thought he was solid as well. But again, you can't be ball watching for goals like them. So yeah, next position, and that was Joe Willock. He should have scored, in my opinion. He really, really should have. But I thought after the game, he was starting to fade a little way. I thought he was losing the ball a bit too much. I thought at times. And it wasn't as good as what the rest of the centre midfielders were today. I mean, yesterday, sorry. So I'm going to give Joe Willock a 5 because I thought it started to become a little bit more quieter for him throughout the rest of the game after he had his shot, which he should have scored, in my opinion. Next position I'm going to go with, and that is ASM, Alan St-Maximin. And again, absolutely, really, really lightly he was. But the worrying thing of, he's come off with an injury, and that's the thing. Come back from recovering from COVID. He's picked up what looks like a groin injury, and I'm praying that is not a serious one, because we need him back. Oh, you're hoping it could be a game or two. But again, it's the injury list piling up, which we don't want. Really, really don't want. But he was lively again, ASM. I know he had the ball in the net, but it was offside, and it was the correct decision, unfortunately. But again, he was really good again yesterday, ASM. I'm going to give him a 7. Next position in the number 10, and that was Miggy. And again, really, really good. Again, apart from the chance he should have scored, it went off the post. But again, it was really, really good. Another good performance from Miggy. You can see the difference when he plays in his correct number 10 role is where he plays at his best. But he should have possibly scored that goal yesterday. And that would have been a great opportunity to take the lead at that point in the game. But yeah, great performance there from Miggy. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Next position, that he was mostly playing on the right, and that was Joe Linton. And you know what? I didn't think that was a bad performance there from him as well. I thought he had chances. He had at least 3 of them, I think, were on target. Yes, 2 of them were possibly caught easily by Rui Patricio. But there was that one he had where Murphy laid it to him in the box and he managed to take it. It was saved, but then it was also blocked on the line. Questions, was that handball? You must say. It's a hard one, like you could say. But shame he didn't take his chances there, Joe Linton, yesterday. But I thought it was pretty decent, I must say, from him yesterday. I'm actually going to give Joe Linton a 6 because I thought he did pretty well. Which I can't believe I'm saying because normally when he's in the game he offers absolutely nothing. But I thought he was trying to put himself about and he was having some chances. So I will give him the 6. Going to go into the substitutions. First of all, who came on straight in the second half of that was Ryan Fraser for Miggy. And just praising that. Miggy's not going to be out for a while as well. Apologies, I forgot to mention when I did his rating. Oh, hey man. But Fraser, very lively when he come on as well. I must say he was really, really good. The assist for Lascelles' header, the cross on that was perfection. And now he could possibly be in the start lineup for the game against West Brom. I really, really hope he is. I said there's more to come from the lad. And I think possibly the West Brom game, he will get the start in the game. Really good when he came on. I'm going to give Ryan Fraser 7. Next substitution, and that was Jacob Murphy. And I thought he was decent there when he come on. I thought when he got the ball, he was taking a lot of Wolves players on. And he was getting ball in the box. That one he provided for Joe Linton, which he got a shot on target. Is he within a chance of a start as well against West Brom if we are going to lose ASM through injury? We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. But yeah, decent from Murphy. I'm going to give him a 6 as well. And the last substitution, and that was Matt Ritchie. Didn't think he did much in the game, I must say. He was trying to get forward with the ball. But yeah, so I'm going to give him a 5. But again, there was all sorts of questions, all sorts of confusion about that substitution. It's like, God almighty, what the hell is going on here? Now on to Steve Bruce. I'm going to give him a 5, actually. The lineup, it was okay. Wasn't too bad. But again, you need to really tell those players to stop ball watching. And if you've told Graeme Jones to off in the game, I'm sure you should be ashamed of yourself. Saying that to one of your work colleagues in a job. If that is true, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. And that is why you should not be anywhere near managing this football club anymore, as I mentioned. But I'll give Steve Bruce a 5. So that is the player ratings that I've gone with. Let me know, as always, down in the comments section. Do you agree with what I've gone with? Do you disagree? If you were to change any of them, let me know, as always, and why. Tomorrow on the Toon Review YouTube channel, 8 p.m, the Four Horsemen show. Do feel free to tune in. Great banter, great laughs, more probably quotes about Joe Linton, Steve Bruce, etc. Nothing to miss. You can miss, for sure. Hope to see us on there tomorrow. Plenty of funny comments. Looking forward to seeing them. And yeah, hopefully it'll be another great show tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like. Please comment as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit the subscribe button. Do hit the notification bell as well, so you can be alerted to any videos that I have uploaded. And I shall catch you all later. Take care. Was that a point gained or 2 points dropped? To me, that was definitely 2 points dropped.